Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com. Let's get set up for Word Nerd. All right, so last month I started doing something new with the devotional content from Illustrated Faith. I promised I would give you all an update, so here it is. This is my faith planner. I am currently using the one from Keleva Plan. She is sold out of her faith planner as of right now. I'm hoping that she restocks, but you can do something similar with a horizontal style layout in your faith planner or with your faith planner that you might already have. And here's what I'm doing. So I have the devotional from the current month. This is from the month of August that I'm still working through. And I pre-decorated the pages. So here, August, my little like welcome page, and then kind of set up what the month looked like. And then I pre-decorated simple decorations on each page. And you guys, I've never written more. I've never written more while studying a devotional than I have so far this month. It has been a game changer for me. If I'm being completely honest, it's made a big impact. That you can see I'm still working. I'm recording this on the 23rd. So I'm still working, still excited to finish it up, but I can't even say, like, I have taken my time. It has made me slow down. I have still done some Bible journaling pages with a few of the verses, but really I've been focused on the note taking and pre-decorating the pages, having them all be themed to that month's kit. Made a really big difference. And it's the little things. You never know what will work for you in a particular month, but this worked really well for me. So that being said, I am ready to get all set up for Word Nerd, which is the devotional for the month of September, one of my favorite studies every single month, or every single year. Excited to dig into this one. And so in today's video, I'm going to go ahead and take the time to get it all set up for the month of September. I have all of the goodies that were released with the kit, some extra fun things. It's going to be fun. All the ephemera pieces. I'm excited to give it a try. So in this video, I will be working through getting this set up. I will link all of the supplies that I used from Illustrated Faith down below. Otherwise, let's go. All right, so this is actually an undated planner. So I'm going to start out by putting all of the days of the month. For September, I'm using a sticker book from Mojo Jojo Plans called Date It Basics. It's great. It has a ton of numbers and days of the week and things like that. So I'm going to number. The purpose of this page is kind of an overview of the themes of this devotional. So I can come back and add notes on this page if I want, but really it's going to show the titles of each of the different sections, and it kind of is a great jumping off point for the rest of the notes that I'm going to have in this particular part. So I love this washi tape from Illustrated Faith with all of the pencils. I think it's adorable. And I'm just tearing off each different pencil to create my own kind of custom border up here at the top. And we're going to work our way all the way across. And that's going to be like the background to set the tone for the decoration on the spread. How cute is this? What a great way to use this washi tape to get the most out of it. You get so much on these washi tape rolls. You don't have to worry about wasting it. You're going to have plenty to work through with this kit and with other projects in the future. And I just like how it's a fun little detail here at the top, and I can customize that it goes around the days of the week. Adorable. So I'll just work my way across the page with this particular washi, and that'll be the basis for this page. If you are using your faith planner for these devotions, there's lots of different ways you can use this monthly overview page. So this could be where you write scripture every day. That's what I do in my other larger faith planner, but I follow the Beloved Society scripture writing plan, and I use that in my other faith planner. This might be where you just notate the scriptures that you are reading on that particular day. Maybe this is where you make a plan for how and when you plan to study. You could also write out. Illustrated Faith releases a calendar every month over on their Instagram and in their Facebook about different live streams that are happening and different things that happen on the Illustrated Faith feed. And so that might be a good place to keep track of those things if you want to catch those live streams, which are a lot of fun. They're put on by different Illustrated Faith artists, often by the writers of the devotionals. And so they provide a lot of insight as you are studying for the month. This faith planner from Keleva Plan does already have some decorations on it. I do cover those up each month because I'm using this in conjunction with these particular devotionals. I think it's a gorgeous planner. Love the layout, love all the thought that Heather put into designing this planner, but I just cover up the illustrations because I'm wanting to have the whole month themed for each particular devotional. So just going to tear off the extra little pieces here, add those on for I always like doing that. You just get the most. Not that I could ever run out of paper pieces from Illustrated Faith. They give you so many in the kit. Plus, there are printables available. Like there's all this inspiration over at Illustrated Faith. So lots of different options for you to work through the kit each month. All right. So I'm going to use each week. I just label it with the title of what that week's devotional section is. Word Nerd is kind of structured differently than it's been in the past. It has actual titles to each different section. Previously, we've done some really basic word studies, or we've highlighted certain words that recur over and over in the Bible. But I like how it's structured this year, and I'm very much looking forward to diving into the study once September comes around. This devotional actually has 5 different sections, so I'm going to decorate 5 different layouts for each week of the month of September. It does overlap some with the Hope is Here devotional, which ends at the end of August, and that's totally fine with me to be able to switch months in between. And what I'm loving, it takes a while to get it set up. It took me probably about an hour and 20 minutes to accomplish this entire project. But then it is completely done for the month. It's ready to go. It's ready for me to sit down and study. And having it done in advance has really helped me focus on the study part of it. I've been reading each day. I will read. So here's how I normally format it. At the beginning of the week, I read the entire devotional content for that particular week, the whole section, beginning to end. And then on Monday, I take notes kind of as an overview, my first impressions. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I kind of divide up the devotional and really focus on different parts, like the first tiny section or something like that. I focus on specific scriptures. I just kind of try to zoom in really close and investigate it a little bit more. On Saturday and Sunday, there are often prompts given at the end of the devotional content where you can address those prompts on those particular days. So dividing it up like that has really helped me, like I said before, to slow down in my study. Previously, before I worked this way through the study, I would read the devotional content once and then just go straight into Bible journaling, straight into the creative part. But doing the creativity in advance has allowed me to slow down in the study section, which I think is really allowing the lessons to sink in a little bit more and giving me a little more time and freedom to reflect instead of going straight into the creative parts of faith journaling. I'd love to hear how you take in a new study. I know there's lots of different methods. I know several people that read the entire devotional, like all of the different sections all at once, and then start to zoom in on the different weeks. I think that is a great technique also. There's lots of different ways to approach it, and I think certainly changing up the way you approach it from time to time is a good way to keep things fresh and to not let it get too stagnant and too much of a kind of checklist type of study. Just, I did it, check it off my list. I want it to be something a little bit more meaningful. And so changing it up really makes me focus in a different way. All right, so I'm just working my way, using up all of these little goodies. And of course, I decorated the monthly layout, 5 different weeks, and a title page for this devotion. And I still didn't use up all of the goodies that you receive with the physical kit. And that is awesome because then I'm able to use the rest of those goodies throughout the month if I want to do some additional Bible journaling. This time around, I actually did not do any stamping on these pages. I did last month, and this paper from Heather Kell is fabulous and held up really well to the stamping. So that was, I kind of guessed that it would, but I loved being able to confirm that. This month, I just ended up not using the stamps. So I also have those that I can use when I create additional Bible journal entries as I feel moved to do so when I'm studying. I'm also trying to change up a little bit how I'm decorating these layouts. So traditionally I would focus a lot of decor in the upper left and bottom right, which you of course have seen me do in this video. And then on this particular page, I'm going down the spine, and then I'm going to take the pencil stickers and use it to kind of extend out from the spine and not add any additional decor in the corners, just to change up the look. I think it's fun to just see how many different ways you can think of to decorate a layout that is similar each week. So I'm going to use the pencil stickers. I like how it's like along the lines. I think that is really cute. Let me repunch these holes, something you always have to do when you're adding it to adding any decorations to the spine of your faith planner. And I think we have a couple more weeks left to go. I also tried to group the ephemera a little bit. There were a lot of different choices in this set, and I love this kind of butterfly study look with the butterfly poster. And so we're going to use the butterflies in this one. And I think when you group it, you really get a bigger impact. All of the different ephemera goes together really well. You don't have to keep the butterflies with the butterflies or the crayons with the crayons. You don't have to do that, but I think when you're able to, it really creates a nice impact on the page. So I tried to sort them a little bit and have each week have kind of a theme or an identity of its own. As I wrap up decorating these last couple weeks, I just want to encourage you when you're digging into these devotionals to really keep an open mind. What I happen to love about the Illustrated Faith devotionals is that they leave room for you to dig deep and for you to do the studying instead of just telling you the meaning of every single thing based on someone else's interpretation of what they are reading. They give you tools, they highlight key verses, they share testimonies that allow you to dig deeper and really open up that conversation in your head and that conversation with God to see what He has for you to learn in different studies. Because their studies are like that, even the ones that maybe cover a topic that you have reflected on in the past, maybe common stories or common Bible verses or books, things like that, you can still gain a lot from those studies if you are willing to dig in and to do the work. And I love that Illustrated Faith, all of their devotionals, in my opinion, have always encouraged me to go deeper and to look into different scripture and look at it in a different way. I always have appreciated that about Illustrated Faith. All right, I'm going to wrap up this particular week. I did create a title page. I did not off camera just because I thought this video was getting a little bit long. So let me get the last few pieces here and then I will put it all back into the planner. I do use that same sticker book from Mojo Jojo Plans to add the dates to all of these days of the week. So that is pre-dated, ready to go. And now I'm ready to dive into this study on September 1st. I cannot wait. Thank you so much for checking out this video today. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button. I will link the supplies down below. Everything is from Illustrated Faith, and of course the number stickers are from Mojo Jojo's, and the faith planner is from Heather Kell at Kell of a Plan, but it is currently sold out. So here's hoping that she will re-release this planner. All right, let me show you a quick flip through, and that's going to wrap it up. I want to give a huge shout out to all of my Patreon members. Thank you all so much. We are actually spending the month of September focusing on faith journaling. If you want to join us and check out some different ways to do your faith journaling, you can always find the link to Patreon down in the description box below. All right, I hope that you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.